G'day guys, and welcome to round 6 of the Aussie Sim Racing F3 Championship. The stewards' inquiries for the previous race have not been done, so at the moment the results from the last race still stand. So this is Monaco, the tightest circuit in the race, and unfortunately I couldn't have my teammate here with me because like he had a bunch of connection issues at the start of the race, so yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Also, I believe that I'll be going into F2 for the next round of Canada. I've been got a promotion, so I may not. Yeah, so this could be it for F3. Yeah, starting to move up to race with the big boys, which is going to be it's going to be both exciting and challenging. I'll be driving, if it does happen, I'll be driving in a Renault, which is a crappy car to drive online, but I'll try my best. Hopefully I don't spin. So cut here to qualifying. This is my fastest lap time that I set during quali. Yeah, third gear through Saint-Devote, up the hill and into Massenet, fifth down the fourth, keeping fourth for Casino Square, moved right across the track to avoid the big bump, second gear for Mirabeau top. I found out that there was two Mirabeaus, first gear for Grand Hotel hairpin before short shifting the second for Mirabeau bottom, and stay in second for Portier. And then the run through the tunnel, I think that was Fry letting me through there. Brake at 75 metres roughly, second gear for Nouvelle Chicane. Get a good exit, fifth gear for Tabac, into sixth, flat out through Piscine. Well, fourth gear for this little chicane here, up to fifth before back to second for Raskas, and second gear for Anthony Noakes. Get a good exit, follow it out, and that's a 1 minute 12.5. And that has put us P1 by 6/10 from Roscoe. Chris was in third, Spagbell fourth, Nick fifth, Shorty sixth, Lego Rob seventh, Roxman eighth, Chaos ninth, Hyperdeus 10th, Fry just missed out on the top 10 in 11th. And so we cut to race strategy now. The race is going to start wet before going to dries. Since we're starting on pole, that is really advantageous for us, I should say, because we can hold off the cars behind us because there's nowhere to overtake pretty much. Because the F1 2017 cars are so wide, we start the formation lap. And what I did for the formation lap was to I just got a feel for the circuit, and I pretty much went flat out just to see where I could brake and whatnot. It meant I had to wait a long time on the grid, but I got a feel of the grip conditions because I didn't actually do wet weather running here. So we go 4 red lights, 5 red lights. It's been held for a long time, but it's lights out and away we go. We get a good jump on Ross, who's had a poor one, and that's a bit of lag. Chris has actually got through to second place. Roscoe's now in third, and I think Spagbowl's slotted into fourth place. So we run a bit wide at Massenet, still tiptoeing around, and Chris is actually trying to have a look at the inside, but we dart down the inside track as well to cover him off, and we hold on to P1. So I was quite pleased with that defensive move, as we'll have a look at the race start from Chris's point of view. Yeah, 5 red lights, and yeah, the lights just got held for a very long time. But eventually we were released, and yeah, it was a good start from Chris. He darted down the inside of Ross and slotted into second place right behind us. Coming up the hill, we actually started getting quite close to us here. He outbroke us and was like riding the wall. That might have been a slight bit of damage there. He got a better exit than me out of here. And he had a dive, but I just stuck the nose far enough up the inside where he couldn't, where there was pretty much no room, and he had to settle for second place. And that's pretty much how we stayed for that first lap. In fact, I've actually gapped Ross and Chris. I must have forgotten where Chris buggered up, but nothing else really happened till lap 8, where we're coming to the pits for dry tyres. Ross is behind us. What actually happened with us is that we hit the wall and picked up some front wing damage, which means that we got massively slow, and now Ross jumps us in the pit stops, which is unfortunate. As we jump to Chris and hitting the wall at Tabac, he had a bit of a drama trying to keep the car off the walls. As Ross set the fastest lap, but then I set the fastest lap by 9/10 as we're catching Ross now. He's on the ultra soft, so looks like he's going to make one more stop, and whereas we're on the supers and we're going to go to the end. And if you look closely there, Ross actually had a screen freeze there, and that's put us into first place. As we have another look at Chris coming into the tunnel. He's sitting in 8th now. He's had to make a few pit stops by this time. Coming to Nouvelle Chicane, there's yellow flags, and that is Fry, that it's spun at the chicane. He had a few issues with the circuit as well. Lap 13 for Chris, saw him hit the inside wall and then ping off into the outside wall, getting more front wing damage. He had a really tough race, but here we are, still in first place at lap 19, and the safety car's out. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. If you saw at the bottom of this on the map, you would have seen yellows at Tabac before that safety car came out. But now we're going to restart. And what is he doing? We have front wing damage because Hyperdius, he had the bloody pass everyone through, like the lucky dog type thing that they have in NASCAR. But instead he's hit us and given us front wing damage, and then we've hit the wall again and we've gotten front wing damage. Here's the replay of the safety car restart from Chris. You see debris on the track there, and yeah, it's just bottlenecking up now because that was just crazy stuff. Ross actually got the jump on me there. Coming into Rasgas, cars are pretty much stopped, and cars are just everywhere. What on earth is happening? That was a McLaren sideways, so those McLarens are driving like dummies by the looks of it. We're coming to lap 26. Afterward pitted, Roxman spun, and we had nowhere to go. That was annoying. So I hit the wall at Rascas later that lap, and I had to duck back into the pits as well. Now I was driving stupidly quick, trying to catch up to Schulte. I was driving angry at this point, so I was causing lots of mistakes. After coming out of the pits, we got left by Nick and Spagbowl, but Spagbowl made a mistake and we were able to unlap ourselves from him, and we pulled away from Spagbowl. There's Hyperdeus in the wall at Tabac, so his race is over. Now we're coming up to Nick. We have a little look, but yeah, no cigar there. And there's Chris. Jesus, That was a bit of a lag crash. Schulte lagged back, hit the back of Chris, and then lagged forward, but Chris went airborne into the wall. So that was bad. We've now flicked off our front wing there too. And then we've hit the wall on the exit of our chicane, bounced off into the outside wall, and we are out of this Grand Prix. That sums it up pretty much, and it summed up my F3 season. Just absolute rubbish. You see the colour of my helmet's changed. I changed it because during the week was Remembrance Day, and so I wanted to do a red helmet to commemorate the soldiers that lost their lives in the World Wars. So in the end, Nick won another race. Ugh, this is getting quite boring now. So Spadbowl snuck into second again, getting very lucky, and Chaos got third. So that's a very lucky showing from Chaos. Schulte got 4th place and Ross got 5th place because he disconnected, which was unfortunate. Roxman finished 6th, just got classified. We finished at 7th. If we completed 2 more laps, we would have got classified and got points, so that's kind of annoying. Chris 8th, Deus 9th, Lego 10th, and Fry got disqualified actually for blocking the pit lane, even though he didn't. And unfortunately, both Lockie and CMA couldn't make the start of the race. So I have a look at the drivers' standings now, and I'm actually using this table for this race, just to show you guys where people have finished throughout the season. But Nick's in 1st, Spagbowl's jumped up to 2nd, we've dropped to 3rd. Ross has stayed firm in 4th place despite by finishing 5th, and Chris is in 5th place despite the DNF. So we'll have a look at the constructors now, and Red Bull have leaped out in front into the lead with Renault in 2nd, and us and Toro also have dropped down to 3rd place. Unfortunately, Lockie's probably going to have a tough time of it now that I'm not here, which is, yeah, a bit unfortunate. Force India 4th, Ferrari 5th, and that's the top 5 for F3. Now leave a comment below if you want me to keep tabs of what F3 are doing, like keep posting results and stuff from the F3 race. It's something I think I like to do, just because I just want to track where, or I want to track where, track how quickly I'm falling down the championship table now that I won't be racing, but also see how Lockie's going and the rest of my mates are going and stuff. And yeah, I think it could be a good idea to do. So leave a comment below if you want to see that. Sorry for I don't think I said this at the start, but sorry for the delay in this video. I haven't been feeling well this week, and I'm only just starting getting better. Like, I'm still not 100%, but I'm not coughing as much and stuff. I think I inflamed my lungs somehow on Saturday when I was playing cricket, so and that's hurt me. Plus, we've had a couple of storms which aggravate my asthma, and it just wasn't suitable for me to make a video at that time. I'm just waiting for my body to be sort of ready so that I can. And I think that's it for this video. So leave a like if you liked it, or dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment below on what I said before, and also what things I can improve on with my videos and whatnot. Maybe prevent less of this rambling that I keep doing. And if you're new, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be doing lots of F1 videos, and I might do some more Richard Burns stuff as well if you want to see that. It's a game I really enjoy, and now that I have time, I can film all that stuff. Yeah, so have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.